Alrighty, let's get into it. So we're gonna be talking about a few things. Got a few things to talk about today, but before we get into that review, I want to give you guys a reminder. If you do want to be a part of the mentorship that I have recently opened here, now is the time, because I'm going to be closing it by the end of this week. All right, so if you do want to take part, this is going to be your last chance. Again, just to make very clear, this is not an alert chat. Okay, alerts, that's for the 90%. You know, you will never become successful by blindly following alerts. Okay, only join if you're willing to give me 110% effort day in, day out. Okay, if you give me all your effort, then in 6 months to 1 year, I'm telling you, you can change your entire life. Whatever you desire, you can have it. It really just comes down to you, your discipline, your work ethic. If you give it your all, 6 months from now, you can be unrecognizable. Completely different life. I can't promise you results, but I'm just saying, you put in the work, then there's nothing that you can't have. Okay? And I'm going to give you all the tools to make that happen. Give you that framework to operate from in regards to the technicals, in regards to psychology, everything. All right? So again, there's going to be a link to the mentorship in the video description. Closes end of the week. Now back to the charts. So we're going to start with Euro USD here. All right. So Euro USD. We had this thing coming up, taking out a higher time frame buy side this morning, about to come into London session. We had this thing ramping up. Look at all this liquidity taking out higher time frame buy side, higher time frame imbalance here. It's got a lot of overhead resistance. And of course, it's in a deep premium marketplace. It's expensive. Okay. So the thing is, you know, in a deep premium, taking out this higher time frame buy side and at least behind internal range liquidity down below. Takes external, going to want to do what soon? Seek internal down below. So then what we see happen here is we end up getting this. So of course it takes care of Asian session highs. Asian session begins at 19 and ends at midnight. We see this thing, it presses up, takes out this buy side up above, and then we end up getting a displacement right here. Fair value gap, strong close. That's a confirmed bearish shift in market structure on the 15-minute chart. So I ended up getting in a premium. Take your Fibonacci from that high to that low, risking the high right here, and then I targeted this sell side down below, cleans it out, just like that. GBP/USD was a very similar deal. This thing, it came up here and it was taking out higher time frame buy side. See this higher time frame buy side, higher time frame imbalance on the higher time. So it's in a deep premium, of course, right? It's in a deep premium. Asian session highs taken care of as well. And then right here, this one not quite as pronounced of a displacement, but you can see you get the fair value gap. You got the strong close, we get that short-term low right there as a displacement. And then we end up coming up to a premium right here, risking the high, targeted the low down below, locked in gains right there. 15-minute bearish shift in market structure. And then the one loss that I had today was on USD CAD right here. So USD CAD, it wasn't the best play. And I'm not just saying that because it's the one that didn't work out, but I say that because it did have a significant liquidity run previously, being Asian session lows. So this thing came down right here and it took care of Asian session lows. And then we had like this little displacement higher right there. And what I was looking at here was we had this 5-minute that had this right here. Look, see that displacement on the 5-minute right here, right after taking out that buy side right there, which happens to be Asian session highs, buy side, big liquidity pool, right? And then we get that strong close fair value gap right there. So I was looking for this thing to come down and run out this low again because it was respecting that level right there. But again, the reason why this wasn't the best is because it did have that significant liquidity run previously. And it was a decent little displacement too. And it ended up coming down, respecting that range, and just ramped up on me. So that's what we ended up having happen there. And if you want access to these plays, fellas, these are posted in my free Discord chat. Okay, so if also, just like, you know, a link below the mentorship, I'll link below a link to my free Discord chat too. Okay, so if you want to be a part of the free Discord chat, consume the free educational material in there, get access to my plays, ask me questions, etc., there should be a link to that in the video description too. Okay. But that wraps it up. So I hope you enjoyed, got immense value, and I will see you later.